Seid ihr on?
I'm looking at you or at them? Who am I looking at?
Wo soll Rav Fried gucken? In deine Kamera?
Here and here?
Just talk to him and
Like Obama, huh?
yes, of course. Yes, you can.
Or just to me, maybe.
Yeah?
Okay. Ready?
Yes.
Okay. Rav Fried.
Avraham.
Fried. It is a pleasure to have you here in Düsseldorf as a guest today. You are very known in the Hasidic world, and people in Germany have been looking forward very much to your coming here and giving a concert. Since we have the pleasure to meet you in person, we would very much like to ask you a few questions.
B'kasha.
You grew up in New York in a Hasidic family. How did you become a singer for the Hasidic community around you?
I don't know. I guess it's a heavenly plan. I started singing at the age of 5. I was 5 years old. And I've been singing, still practicing, still singing since then. So I guess that was my shlichut, my destiny, to sing and bring a good message to Klal Yisrael. And I'm very humbled by it.
Is there any kind of contradiction between being a Hasid and a singer?
I hope not. It's certainly a big responsibility to bring the Hasidic message to all the listeners, to give them proper music that'll inspire them. And I hope I've been able to do that in the past 30 years, to inspire them. If I've inspired them, then I'm successful. If I've entertained them, not so successful. But if I inspire them, that's great.
How does a Chassid live in an environment that is determined by non-Jewish values?
We have the Torah. That question has been going on for 5,000 years. Avraham Avinu, he didn't follow what the kids on the block were doing. He realized there was a God, there was a way of life, and he did it. It's not easy. There are challenges, there are obstacles, no question about it, but that's the ladder of life. Sometimes you go up, sometimes you fall, but you got to keep climbing. So you got to keep, as long as you know that your direction has to be up, then you're okay.
Do we in Germany have a chance to develop a genuine Hasidic life?
Have a Chabad Schluchim here? Then I'm sure you can. Slowly, but surely, I'm sure today, Düsseldorf has many more Jewish programs and things going on than, I would say, 20 years ago or 30 years ago, for sure, right? So it's growing, so Bezrat Hashem, it'll keep growing.
Chabad in Germany tries to bring Hasidic life to Germany. Do you think this is possible to achieve?
Well, if we always remember that we're here because the Rebbe sent us here, not here on our own, then we have very broad shoulders on which to stand. The Rebbe's brachot, the Rebbe's blessings, and the Rebbe's encouragement. I think it's clear to see how Düsseldorf has been growing and growing because of the Chabad Schluchim here. And they will continue to grow because that's the Chabad way, to keep growing and one Jew at a time to reach out to as many Jews as possible.
Can you imagine that your own children would come as a Shluchim to Germany?
No.
Why not?
I don't know. I don't think so, but I would have to ask them. Maybe we should ask them. But I don't, not because any particular reason. I just think maybe a little closer to home. Have them a little closer to home.
Today you are celebrating the arrival of a new Torah scroll. What does this symbolize within Jewish life?
This symbolizes Am Yisrael Chai, because what has kept us going through all these years is the Torah scroll. Those who lived by the Torah are the soldiers of Klal Yisrael who have kept the Torah alive, many times at the cost of their own lives. But because of the Torah, because of knowing that this is the way and the only way. That's what has kept us going. Not traditions, not music, not anything else. The Torah is what has kept us going, and I think this is also the symbol of the future. That the Torah is eternal and forever and everlasting. So too the Jewish people who live by the Torah are for everlasting and will continue to live on and on and on.
Because you are wearing a beard and a kippah, you look like a Chassid. Isn't there any danger that people recognize you as a Jew?
Danger? Fakasha? I'm proud to be a Jew. I'm not trying to hide it. If I would try to hide it, I wouldn't look this way. So, no shame. Not hiding it at all.
Here the Jews in Germany, they try to hide their Jewishness. What is your advice for them?
Try it. Try it. There's nothing to hide from, nothing to be ashamed of. Our grandparents did it, our Babas did it, our great-grandparents did it. So why all of a sudden should we be embarrassed by it or try to hide it? This is who we are. That's who we are. Why hide it? Not living then, not being true to yourself. If you're a Jew, then look like a Jew. No, nothing to hide.
Wouldn't it be better for Jews to adjust their outward appearance to their non-Jewish neighbor?
That's not the Jewish way. I think hiding and trying to blend in is just a result of a lack of being proud. It's a lack of being identified with your past, perhaps. I think with a little bit of learning, a little bit of understanding, they would probably give it up very, very quickly. But if you want to be honest to yourself and you want to be true to yourself, then live like a Jew and look like a Jew. And be proud of it.
You travel a lot.
Oh, I do.
Would you,
I do.
would you say that Jewish life is dying out or regaining strength?
Well, there's a balance. There's a balance. Wherever I go to do concerts, I see growth. I see thousands of people coming and enjoying, not all religious, but they're learning. They want to know more. And I think tonight here in Dusseldorf is a very, very good example. Many, many people who came because they feel Jewish, they want to be inspired with Jewish music, and hopefully tonight will give them a new energy in their Yiddishkeit, in their Jewishness. On the other hand, we have problems with Yiddishkeit. The intermarriage is not good, but that's the struggle. So we have to keep trying until we reach every Jew.
Around over 1,500 people came to see your concert. Many of them are non-religious. Do you see a chance for them to become more religious?
It's up to them. It's up to them. If they have the desire, then there are teachers here who are ready to teach. They came here to teach. That's exactly why they're here. And people know if they want to learn, they can call Chabad at any time of the day or night. So it's really up to them. If they make the decision that from now on we're going to start learning more about Yiddishkeit and what is Torah and what is a mitzvah, then they will be inspired by it, no question about it.
Do Hasidim with strong religiousness have a place in modern society?
Oh, for sure. Because the Torah, even though it was given many, many, many thousands of years ago, still applies to today. And that's why you see thousands and thousands of religious Jews who live a very wonderful Jewish life with no contradiction to what's going on around them. On the contrary, God has given us all these wonderful things that we can now use to help us in our Yiddishkeit. So today it's easy to be a Jew. Today it's not a problem. You have to be careful with all the temptations and all the obstacles in the way, but everything out there today is only helping us to be stronger and better Jews.
Your grandfather was a rabbi before the World War II in Poland. You are now a singer. Do you find it a clash or a continuation?
I hope it's a continuation. I hope so. Some people can be rabbis, and some are meant to be singers. And like I said before, I think my destiny was to bring music to the world. And this is my 30th year, so I hope I have inspired some people along the way, and that makes it all worthwhile.
Well, it was an honor to speak to you. Thank you very much.
You're very
Avraham Fried.
welcome. Chazak, chazak.
Venit chazek.
chazek.
Amen.
Beautiful. Shkoyach.
Koyach lecha.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay.
Now we got to run
Okay.
to the next party.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Together?
Only together.
Only together. Yachad. We don't have the I. We are just we together.
Good. W-E.
One video will take